updates on the company, what's going on. If you are new around here, my name is Alex. I'm a 22-year-old entrepreneur who is growing a business out in Bali. Been out here for over a year. We are involved with the influencer marketing space and talent management space. Do a load of other things. Currently building a few SaaS companies as well. Very much, definitely, I'm definitely doing too much at once. I've sort of realised I'm sort of doing 5 people's jobs. That could be down to me doing too much within the company and not offloading it to other people potentially. But I keep getting into the rhythm of taking on too many responsibilities and keep doing so many things. But it can't. I think a lot of entrepreneurs, if you're watching this right now, is you probably take on loads of things because you want to feel busy. And I think that's where I go wrong, is I want to feel like I'm busy so I feel like I'm being successful, if that makes sense. Like, being successful is just generally an overall, hopefully, doing revenue. In my way of seeing successful in a business, or seeing success in a business, is customers going up, making more money, overhead isn't going too crazy, making more money basically, and profit, not bloody revenue, because there's so many people who love revenue. Like, great, you can do 10, I know companies who do like 20 million but actually only profit like £250,000. So like, come on, so profit is really important. But no, I keep feeling like that, really raw, and also I create really raw content. I don't edit any of my videos, I just speak facts. But no, regarding the marketing side, currently doing outreach to new brands. We're always doing outreach, but it's all down to, when you want to do email marketing, it's down to mass. And at the moment, it used to be really good, but now it's sort of like slowing, and I don't know why. Maybe it's budgets. So we're reaching out to D2C brands, and we get these leads by buying them, and also having a sales team who put, using Apollo or using Instantly for outreach. And it's currently just a little bit slow, and we're trying to, if it's slow, that means we need to scale the emails. So we're not just sending 25 to 30,000 emails a month. It's now 50,000 emails, but the reply rate should increase. The open rate and the reply rate should be the same, so meaning more leads. So currently doing that. So, and then we've realized we don't actually do any marketing as a company. A lot of brands just come to us through our creators, but also from our branding and from our name. So if you worked with us before, you'll probably come back to us. So we offer a really good service. But a lot of people, when you search influencer marketing, if that makes sense, we don't actually come up like all our competitors do. So we're like, shit. So we're currently paying for some blogs. So when people search up influencer marketing, we will actually come up. Because I think that's really important. Like, the amount of times I've searched up like best restaurant, and I looked at a blog and I've gone to that restaurant because of the blog. It makes sense. But if you're building something, I recommend getting some social proof on Google, or just good SEO. Had really good reviews on the company recently. Talent are really happy. We sort of opened up Stride Plus. So our talent agency, we've now got like 280 creators signed to us. That includes UGC creators, because we sign UGC creators now. We've built out a whole system for UGC management, which is similar to influencer management, but it's slightly different. We've changed loads of things. So, for example, email forwarding. All our creators have set up email forwarding rather than having their own custom email, because a lot of creators want to see what's going on with inbounds. So what we used to do is we'd only let you know once a campaign's confirmed. Like, remove all the fluff, remove all the headache for the creator. But then the creators were always like messaging us going, oh my God, what's happening? I haven't had a deal for 2 weeks. And I'm like, our team is doing it. Like, our team is doing as much as they can. We'll let you know. And I think it comes down to customer service, is making sure there's as many things going on at once, so the creator doesn't need to reply to you or message you. And like, I call it teachering. So like, they teach, basically they're overlooking you whilst you're doing your own job, and whilst you're doing the job that you've said you would do, and they're saying you're not doing it right or whatever. We don't want those type of creators. So we've set up forwarding emails, so the brand, the influencer can see what's coming in, and it will automatically be forwarded to our sales team so we can do our job. So that's something that we introduced recently, but trying to onboard creators to change from the old to new, so stressful. And you can imagine you're trying to change like 280 creators to go to forwarding. It was long. A lot of creators were like, "Nah, I like the old style. Fine, we'll keep them. Have a custom email. I'm happy with that." But ideally, it's for our creators. But yeah, deal flow coming in. We've just about to finish the learning for talent managers. So if you're a person out there who want to become a talent manager, you'll be able to learn how to become a successful talent manager for Stride within 2 weeks. So potentially have no experience with managing influencers. You'll be able to learn how to be a really good manager or an agent for creators, but under Stride Social or Stride Talent's umbrella. So if you're ever interested, let me know. Send me a message on Instagram. But that's what we're currently building out, sort of like an education side. But then, of course, that comes with lots of interviews with a lot of companies. We've just, I don't know if we can say partnered, but sort of set up, it's called SME or something, I can't remember, but it's a university sort of scheme with Bristol University in the UK. So some of their students are applying for the talent management role, trying to understand how that works, because they pay £1,000 towards you paying the students to give you an incentive to work with them. But I really don't know how it works, because salaries, do we pay that? So I'm currently just like, do we give the creator the £1,000 or what? So currently working with them to get talent. We also sponsored it's a company called Rate My Placement, where students go to find experience, because the big value with us is we don't have a lot of cash. So what do we do if you haven't got a lot of cash? You need to find a different value. So our different value is knowledge. And we're very much like, if you're doing, I don't know, English, and you're not even doing, if you're not doing marketing in uni, we don't care. Like, we believe that anyone could be a good person in marketing, and you just got to have some creative ideas, of course. Not everyone has that. But if you can be creative in your mind and think outside the box, I want you. So having a lot of interviews with a lot of students, trying to learn sort of what they're good at, what they're not good at. It's really hard, and being very similar age to the people, I feel like there's not much respect, because it's sort of like the age thing, and you're like, okay, they're literally the same age. Why are they going to listen to a guy the same age? Which in their head they're like, because with students, I find there's a lot of immaturity. So they're like, he's the same age. He probably doesn't know what he's doing, and I'm going to just take the piss, sort of thing. With, of course, hopefully that's opposite. But a lot of people will think that because you're just the same age or what. So trying to be the leader and trying to be the professional one is so difficult. I find, because I'm creative, I talk rando words. So like that didn't even make sense, but that's because I'm a creative person and my vocab is so shocking, very shocking. But that's because I suffered with I had dyspraxia when I was younger, violating out. But so at the moment, to tap back in, is struggling to get the respect with calls with students and trying to get them on board potentially with us. A lot of them are really interested, but a lot of the calls I've had are like, they're too immature. I wouldn't even want anyone to speak to them if it was a creator or a brand. But yeah, because we're trying to do it not as cheap as possible, because we as a company are funded by ourselves. Like, if you're an investor, maybe send me a message, maybe you have some opportunity for us, but we've never looked into getting investment. And I think if we had investment, we could probably do this a lot. Or maybe having advisors. Like, just before this, I had a call with a woman who is advising another agency, and she reached out to help that agency and whatever. And I was like, if you haven't got any exclusivity, I would love to have a chat with you, because if you do sales and coaching, I'm all for you. Because who teaches you sales? Apart from communication and being nice to someone to hopefully buy your service or product, what else can you do? What other strategies is there? So that's sort of what I'm learning. But yeah, talent agency side is good. We've also set up Stride Plus, which is a membership club for UGC creators to join us. You have community seminars every month, courses. There's so many cool little benefits that you get if you join Stride Plus. I've had probably like 6 calls this week regarding it, and I'm hoping at least one, so I can sort of get a good understanding on every 6 should be a conversion, and that's in sort of a high ticket service and a high ticket sort of price as well for UGC creators to learn how to be a better UGC creator. So really exciting news, but that is the updates within Stride at the moment or within the company. If you ever want some mentoring or like some questions answered, please send me a message on Instagram. I know there's someone watching this right now, probably waiting for a response. It's been too busy. I'm trying to not sell, a package or sell a service. I'm just doing this for fun. And if I can send you an audio once a week and, try and monitor making sure you're going in the right direction, I'm happy. And yeah, I'm going to charge you because I'm not giving you free advice. But these videos are here to give you sort of what's happening within the company and really giving you very raw opinions on what's happening. Like, yeah. So message me on Instagram if you're interested, and yeah, let's talk. But enjoy. Thank you very much for watching. Very raw content of what's going on within the company. But yeah, cheers guys. Bye bye.